Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. The reason for that is I've just been to Sweden and back to visit Liseberg, which is a theme park there right in the city of Gothenburg, and it was amazing. It's such a lovely place. The theme park was really nice. I love how it was set on the hill and how it was just so slap bang in the city. It was really lovely at night time. Really lovely park, so if you can, try and go there. The rides are great. It doesn't have loads of roller coasters, but the three that it does have, they are really great. My favourite there was Balder, the wooden coaster. So I'm just back here doing some custom supports on the Mega Hyper Coaster Intimidator, and I'm just going to not show you all of it because it is quite boring, so I'm just going to show you this main section of the overbank turn. As I did say before in the video, I did edit the layout and I have gone back and just made it look a bit more kind of true to its style. I have kind of used Expedition G-Force in a way with the kind of airtime hills, the overbanks, and with Goliath, with a couple, I put a Stengel dive in there, which is an inversion that could be found on Goliath at Wallaby Holland. So I just use those kind of references as a guide to the layout, just to try and get some elements in there. Kind of got like a figure of 8 going on somewhere with some airtime hills. So I'm just popping down some footers. Now, if your custom support is not on the grid in a way, and you've just tried to support the track, which I've done in some places, doing those custom footers is really difficult because you have to do it off grid and you have to try to do it like you have to place it by hand rather than using the grid to snap the pieces in. So I'm just doing the brake run here, adding some sort of support down. As you can see there, just on the right there, I added a pirate ship, which I'll go back in theme later on. So the kind of run of the area now for Intimidator is coming along really nice. Just got a few touches to do. I need to do the queue line and add some details on that. And this coaster for me is kind of one of those ones that is in the park and then it kind of leaves the park and then comes back into the park again, if you know what I mean. The coaster, the station, everything is inside the park, the lift hill's inside the park, and then the rest of the layout kind of ventures outside the park boundary a little bit and kind of goes into like an area. I guess maybe if this was real life, the park needed some space for this ride, and so they've just kind of gone outside the boundaries for it. So also in this episode we're finishing up with Intimidator. I do actually add a little restaurant in as well, so stick around to see that. It's a really cool little one. I based it on a Panda Express, and it's cool, it's cute, and it looks really cool in the little space I put it in. I just needed some sort of restaurant in this area around the back by the invert and the Mega Coaster. So I fill in a nice little gap there with that. I'm just popping in trees. This is something I like to do in like a bird's eye view. Then you can really see where you put trees, and then I just fill in all the gaps using different heights. So off camera I have added in a little backstage path here, like a road as such. This one will come through the back of the park, underneath the Mega Coaster, and then it will bring you out into the kind of center area of the park where the invert coaster is. I thought that was like a nice little just touch there, just to kind of make the back look a bit more interesting. And I suppose real parks do have kind of entrances for staff, not only at the front but also around the back on the sides of the park as well. So I'm just adding in like a fake park boundary fence. And I think it was about this point of the build where the update came out, where they added in these new cactus bushes, and I don't care about the cactuses, I'm just going to use them for foliage because I feel like this game is kind of lacking in the foliage department at the moment. So what's cool about these bushes is that you can resize them, so you can kind of make them all different sizes and heights, which is really cool. And I've just gone ahead there and just added a few around the supports and things, just to make it look a bit more like the grass is growing around the supports, just to make it look a bit more real. And now I'm just going to go in and just kind of make these fences look a bit more custom looking. And I've just kind of layered the fences up there about 3 times on each side, just to make it look like there's fences behind the fence that would slide in and out. So just popping in these little wooden pieces in the fences didn't take me long at all. It was kind of boring, it was just kind of very repetitive. But I think it looks much better than just leaving it the fence blank. As you can also see, I've like changed the height in the terrain a little bit over on this side of the park. I thought it would be cool to get some different kind of variations in height of the land in the park a little bit. It's quite flat so far, and the reason I did that for was I've had the idea of doing another wooden coaster, like a GCI style, and I thought it'd be cool if I could use a change of height in the terrain with the coaster to kind of make it really follow the ground. So that's why I did that over there. And also, as I just said, this is the update of the game where the water fountains also came out. So I'm just going to go around and plop some water fountains in around some of the areas where I think they could need it, just for like that added texture, especially like here at the bottom of the log flume, and I put them on the water fountain in the front of the park. So I was really happy when these came out in the update. It was something that the park really needed, and actually what the game really needed. And same with the foliage, as you can see, I'm just going back in and filling in some places where I really think it needs it. And also I like how they're quite light in colour, these bushes. It really adds like a different kind of shade of green in there to break up the kind of green that we already have. So here we are with this restaurant. As I said, it's based on a Panda Express. It's quite a small little takeout kind of restaurant. It does involve me changing this area up a little bit with the little diagonal bush planter that I made. But that's okay, I just kind of change it up, make the space a bit bigger so that people could flow through there a bit more easily. So I shall leave you to watch the rest of this video. Thank you for watching, please stay tuned. I shall bring out one of my Disney videos either tomorrow or the day after. Thank you for watching, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!